Hello everyone, peace to you all. Hope you all keep healthy and fit. Yes, most on earth they do not know why they live. What's the purpose behind their life? Is it just because they were born and living? That's the purpose. It cannot be the purpose, right? Or is it because you cannot suicide, you cannot terminate your own life? Life is a gift, so let's enjoy and live. It is common for everyone. Everyone dies, so no need to think beyond it. Just live it. Or some people are blessed naturally with riches, so let's enjoy it because millions of people on this earth is deprived riches, and they are working hard to achieve it, to get to that goal. So why we should not live happily? Is that the goal? There must be some reason why we are born and why we are heading towards our well matured age, and in the end we reach to an age which is horrible and then we die. That's the normal process if someone reach up until there. So from birth to death there is no purpose. There could be some purpose that has been failed actually by people to grasp it, to understand it. In general, yes, some people has purpose. Actually, some do have purpose. Their purpose is to get a good study, get education well, find a good job, then find a life partner and build a house and live the life like a paradise. Then when the time comes, leave everything and go. Is that the real purpose? Or for some people, they are living for others. Their purpose is others, like educating their children. Their main purpose, main vision is to make others happy and make others settle in life. So they are spending most of their life in doing so. So is that the purpose of life? For that only we are created, we are on this earth, we are born from nowhere, and we are settling others, we are just enjoying, and the life is moving without our knowledge, and it comes to an end at certain point. What is big deal in this? There is nothing that is worth in doing all these things in life if there is no purpose at all. Yes, some are good, they do help others, they assist when someone is in need. These are good things in life. Everything is blended together. Most are good and some are bad too. But what is the purpose of life? Doing a good and bad. So doing good and bad, what is the effect of it? What is the outcome of it for us? So our life will be ended somewhere. We are not able to find the purpose by doing all these things, because most people would try to realize, try to reflect at certain point of time when they reach to age like 40 or 40 plus or even 50. Their thinking pattern is totally different. Just because they reached that sort of age, because they feel their balanced life is very short. So, what is the purpose of life? Doing all these things, everybody knows how the lifestyle of each and everybody. Different kind of people have different lifestyle, and they do whatever they want in life to make their life happier. Nobody wants to suffer. Everyone's kind of main purpose is to mitigate suffering in life and to live a life that gives immense pleasure, just to avoid the problems in life and live a beautiful life. So, living a beautiful life is our purpose, but it will end. So, what is the purpose? There is nothing that you're going to achieve. The one who slept on the street and one who slept in luxury houses, all going to die, and in the end, the purpose is nothing. A little period on this earth, you lived your life in this way, and some others lived in a different way. So it won't make any difference with the termination of life. So that cannot be the purpose of life either. I'm not saying that don't help people who are starving, blah blah, but it should. It is part of life we are doing. Or is it like celebrities or sportsmen? For example, this person, Shane Warne, he achieved the magnitude in cricket, the highest one can achieve in this sport. He did live a wonderful life, perhaps he knows. But all of a sudden he demised, left us, leaving many to shed tears. So slowly, gradually, we will forget. We will not keep every time the life that he lived. So what was his purpose of life? To achieve the ultimate goal in cricket. And he did it. And he didn't even live longer to go to a matured aged person. Something is missing in life, right? Even to people who achieved the highest levels, or to person who is just on the streets, living, depending on begging, depending on others. What's the difference between those two? What's the purpose of life of that person who is living on the street and someone like Shane Warne who achieved the highest a sports person can do? He got all the fame, recognition. People still do talk about him. He doesn't know about it now. He is no more. So by achieving and living as a legend and keeping a legacy and let people who is living talk about it won't matter. Or I took this example also, Michael Jackson's. Who else achieved better than him? Everyone in the world, every kid, every old man in the world knows about him. Perhaps, if I'm not mistaken, most known person in the world in the music industry achieved. His purpose would have been to become something I do not know, but he achieved in our eyes, in our angle of way of thought. He has achieved in music, in life, things most are still dreaming of and never be able to achieve so. The purpose of life is not in achieving things, is it? So after your achievement, when the death has come, nothing will remain with you. You should not concentrate on such things to achieve and achieve and achieve, and that has become the purpose of life. In life, they have spent most of their time doing things for the reality that they want to be. For example, Michael Jackson, he would have spent hell a lot of time in doing everything. Or people who are trained from their childhood to become an Olympic medalist, to participate in Olympic from childhood itself, like age of 6, 7, 8, and they've been trained, and most of their life's activity is being taught from their trainer, coach, and all these things, so that they are programmed from childhood, and then they get matured, and then they represent in the Olympic games or games that are equal to it, and suppose they achieve it. So the most of their life is spent on doing this. It could have been a passion too, but at the back of their mind to achieve something. So this cannot be the purpose of life, achievement also. So different ways of thinking about it. But the real purpose of life is to look for another life. We have another life after. This life is just a transitory, temporary one, preparing for it. So the preparation for the everlasting life should be according to what we're going to achieve in the life to come, not wasting in achieving things that has no worth for it. So doing good is one of the best thing to achieve the life to come hereafter. And finding out the existence of God is another purpose, because if that is done, only the purpose of life will be grasped in a way that one could proceed further. So the purpose of life is living for another life to come in the hereafter.